Deck with Inside the Lines. And my producer right in here who's behind us. The screen, as usual, doing his thing, bringing the magic to you. Sitting here in the living room of Garfield High School sensation, sophomore, Mr. Darrion Powers. Mr. Darrion Powers, you have a great big game that's coming up Saturday against Akron Buchtel. So what's your take on the game as far as going into this week, as far as your preparation, gearing yourself up? Last year you was a freshman, you started, and now you're coming in as the man for Garfield High School.
You know, I just work hard every day. I practice, you know, catch my teammates slacking, tell them what to do, you know, get on them. It's going to be a big game. This is going to determine it all. You know, they say last week was a city championship. We got something to say about that.
Wow. So you heard that, viewers. Everybody thought last week was the city championship game, as he said. Yes, the word on the street was that. But this week, Mr. Powers is saying this is the game. This is the championship. This is everything on the line. Saying that with everything on the line, you had a great game last week. Excellent game, shall I say. Kenmore, which was my #2 pick in the city, you guys really took it to him. And I had you guys coming in at 2/3. But this is the week that I want to really see the true test. What team is really going to step up? What's your take on that, as far as, you know, your great game last week against Kenmore and going into a back-to-back, playing two great teams?
You know, Kenmore, we schemed real good against their defense. That's why I had a good game. You know, hopefully I do the same thing this week. You know, we had a good scout against their Buchtel's defense. You know, so hopefully my running lanes be there this week again.
So there you have it. He said his running lanes will be there. Buchtel, are you ready for test #2 in the city? Mr. Powers seems to think that this is the city championship, that they are the team to beat. Are you going to answer the call? What you think? What your teammates think?
You know, they real excited about this game. You know, last year was a big disappointment. You know, they beat us on special teams last year. They had under 60 rushing yards to our 100+. So, you know, we're gonna beat them in the trenches.
So you heard that, Buchtel. Mr. Powers said he's gonna beat you in the trenches. He said Garfield's ready this year. He said last year y'all accumulate the game and you won the game on special teams. They outplayed y'all, is what he's saying, if I'm correct. I'm not putting words in your mouth, am I correct?
Correct.
So you heard that. Going against Buchtel. Now the head coach of Buchtel is your cousin. You want any words for your cousin, Coach Ricky Powers over there? Powers versus Powers, as I want to say, how you feel about going against your cousin? Did he have to give me any words of encouragement or anything?
You know, he encouraged me. Last time I talked to him, you know, he just said, keep working hard. Well, there's only one part that's going to come out of the game happy. It's going to be the young one. So.
Good answer. So you heard that, Coach Powers, right here with Inside the Lines. Wow. Don't forget, this game is Saturday. Be there early. It will be a tailgate party starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. This is the first game in 3 years in Buchtel Griffin Stadium. The first game in Buchtel Griffin Stadium in 3 years. Garfield versus Buchtel. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. The city should be there to support. It's a Saturday game. Wow. We went from Friday Night Lights to Saturday Night Lights. Anything you want to say in closing to your teammates, your coaches, and as far as preparation and getting everything ready for this week, and anything to your parents? I'd like to send a shout out to them, and you know.
I want to make a shout out to my dude Nolan Hamilton. Supposed to have a big game this game. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
You hear that, Nolan? He said a great shout out to you, Nolan. Congratulations, Nolan, and you do a great job as well. Right here with Inside the Lines with Coach Rob D. Day and my producer right here is behind the screen. We got highlights, and we're going to have Buchtel players on tomorrow. So tell me what you think, city viewers. He flashing the G.